F34 discus. Seated competition, and it's Wang for China in a strong position here. 3 throws at once, look at that. Well beyond 35, and only he and Shamaksala Farazadov, Iran, have been able to get beyond that mark. He is our leader. Best of the day, 37-16. 34.04 is best today. That again, just going beyond 35 meters. It's his best throw, but it won't overtake Wang. And in lane 7 for Malaysia, the reigning Asia Oceania World and Paralympic champion, Mohammed Puzi. Also the reigning Asian long jump champion for the Asian Games. Top 3 to go through to the final, plus the next 2 fastest losers. And a little damp underfoot for the athletes for the first time today. Gold in Doha, gold in Rio, and gold in Dubai for the Asia Oceania Championships. Quadra Holman in 3, Pavlik 4, Pereira da Silva 5, Blake 6, Mohammed Puzi in lane 7. Well, they're away. Mohammed Puzi away very well. Pavlik trying to respond for the Ukraine. Was Mohammed Puzi, the defending world champion, who's coming clear. Pereira da Silva in second place. Pavlik third. 12.29. And Mohammed Puzi setting his stall out in his T3600 meters. Mohammed Puzi, Pereira da Silva, and Pavlik, the 3 to go through. Man with 3 titles to his name at the moment, and the world crown he's looking to defend, and that's a good start.
Yeah, Mohammed Puzi coming across the line with a nice dip there. He didn't really ease off too much at all, which is what you'd usually expect from these early heat races, but a good time to start off with for him.
He's away again, the Malaysian Tiger. It's the second most impaired category of coordination impairment. Got away very well. You saw it was a standing start for Pavlik, so it was a slow standing start, but he gets into his stride well towards the end. Pereira da Silva a little bit behind her eventual winner in second place, but Mohammed Puzi got the rhythm going to get the win. He's into the final. Blake with a chance. Then in the shot put, close to 10 meters. Took the lead in round 2 with the 9.52. Looking to extend her advantage over Juliana Mogger of Germany. It's about a quarter of a meter behind. $9.69. It's a big lead now of almost half a meter. Mogger then. How can she respond with a 5th round effort? Very well. It looks further. All the throws around the 9.20 so far, and that was a bit nearer. Plenty of work done in drawing the throwing circle. $9.44. It's back to quarter of a meter.
6th round for Mokasewa in 4th position. .632 is the mark that's in front of her. So she needs to find 43 centimeters. which she won't be doing. Legal throw. Just doesn't get the distance. So Mokusawa will finish in 4th position. Final throw, 5.88.
So the final throw for Fujita of Japan. She's got the bronze medal. Mokusawa still 23 years old and able to break into the top 3. But it's a bronze medal for Marika Fujita. And it's the first major championship medal since 1998. Seriously ill in the late noughties, recovered, back in international athletics and back on the podium. Moga for Germany needs an extra 25 centimetres for gold. Wonderful for Wu and for Moga, but it's fabulous for Fujita.
So half an hour into the evening session, we have the first track final, the men's 200 metres T44. Mikael Seitas, who goes in 4. He's already won gold over 400 metres at these championships. And Jared Wallace, the other name to look out for, the American gold NIS in 2013. Jerome Singleton will go from 9, silver in 2011 in Christchurch, bronze back in 2013 in Lyon. The man has done a dual degree in mathematics and applied physics and has worked on NASA projects. Simone Managrasso of Italy in lane 8, silver already here over 400. He was 6th in the European Championships last year over 200. Anu Forday, 5th over 100 metres already here. The former rugby player with the Golden Lions. Jared Wallace with the hat on back to front, the American, bronze here over 100 metres. Gold 4 years ago. Malongo of South Africa, 4th in the long jump, 7th in the 100 metres. How will he go in this? Greece's Mikael Seitas, already got gold over 400. He was 6th in the 100. He now goes in the 200. Emmanuel Di Menino, known as the Beast. Bronze already over 400 behind Seitas. David Prince, the 3rd of the Americans from lane 2. Silver in this event back in 2013. Chad Parrish, your thoughts with Richard Brown not here at these championships, so no world or championship record holder.
Yeah, look, but his countryman Jared Wallace looking very casual with that backwards head on the start there, so it's not going to be too much casual about his run. It's going to be all business, don't worry about that.
So some big names going in this one. Singleton in 9, Managrasso in 8, Forday of South Africa in 7, Wallace in 6, Malongo in 5, Seitas in 4, Di Marino in 3, and Prince in 2. Jared Wallace, the 2013 winner in Lyon. They get away in the men's 200 metres T44, and Jared Wallace gets away extremely quickly on the outside. Jerome Singleton as well. There's Jared Wallace with next to him Arnie Forday, who goes around the bend. Jared Wallace in first, Arnie Forday in second, and here comes Mikael Seitas, the 400 metres champion. He's trying to get ahead of Singleton. Here comes Seitas as Jared Wallace towards the line. Jared Wallace is there, and Seitas gets second with Forday in third.
Business casual, we'll call it, so very, very nice from Jared Wallace.
Well, Seitas has taken silver medal, the 400 metre gold winner. Arnie Forday falling across the line will collect the bronze for South Africa. The Chad Parrish, it was Jared Wallace who got away extremely quickly, and he already caught up to Arnie Forday in a space of about 30 or 40 metres.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not really the worst thing for Anu, though. He comes off the bend with something to chase. but Wallace almost timed up towards the finish there. Sotis, the 400-metre runner, was coming very, very strong to finish for that silver medal. Arno trying to get over the line, hit the deck pretty hard, but Wallace just took it nicely here. You see him start to tighten up, lean back a little bit. Not the best sort of technique, but gets over the line nicely.
Well, just have a look at this finish. As Jared Wallace goes across, he almost dives out here for it, eh?
He was a former rugby player, but he's gone for the big try over the line there, I think.
He's had a dive like Superman. I don't know whether he lost his footing or he's done it on purpose.
They've both been given the same time, but Sotis second, Forey third for now. And there was a spate of dives like that on the IAAF a couple of years ago. There was talk of dives like that being banned. It would be a DQ, but not yet.
Yeah,
those type of things are normally done into a swimming pool. So that's on the track. Jared Wallace takes gold. Michael Santos, the 400 metres winner, takes silver. And Arnie Forday of South Africa picks up the bronze.
So now the final of the men's 200 metres T47. The reigning world champion is in this, Johansson Nascimento of Brazil. And the four-time global champion from Austria, Gunther Matzinger.
Next on track is the men's 200 metres T47 final.
A man who once more is the world 400 metres champion. Won that crown for the third time here this week. Gunther Matzinger of Austria. In lane 8, the former world 100 metres champion from 2013 and 2015, Michał Doros of Poland. Lane 7 for Argentina. 7th in the 100 metres here in London, Brian Villarreal. In lane 6 for Brazil, the reigning world champion, aiming for 3 in a row, Johansson Nascimento. In lane 5 for Brazil, the new world 100 metres champion and also the Paralympic 100 metres champion. They're away. Pereira dos Santos in 5. Nascimento especially in 6, flying away. And Michał Doros in lane 8 for Poland. They straighten up. Pereira dos Santos coming in now. Some final 100. Pereira dos Santos of Brazil leading the way. Is anyone going to catch him? Nascimento behind in second place. But Pereira dos Santos 100-200 double. 21.22. It's a new world record. Brazil 1-2. What a champion this man is! Patricio Pereira dos Santos. He's got another gold medal to kiss here. That was just awesome.
Well, he had Doros coming off the bend there, just challenging him, and he put the foot down and did not look back. That world record, an awesome time. Unbelievable.
Absolutely fantastic. He pulled a hamstring in Doha 2 years ago, right before his first race, and he missed out. Nascimento, silvers in the 100 and 200 for him, and Michał Doros, bronze in the 100 and 200, with both gold medals going to Patricio Pereira dos Santos. He got away so well. Doros flying to the final of the women's 100 metres T38. And it features the reigning European, world and Paralympic champion Sophie Hahn, plus the world 400 metres champion Kadina Cox. World long jump champions in this as well. They're all British. Start off with lane 2, based in Charlestown, New South Wales, and the New South Wales Institute of Sport. Long jump silver medalist Erin Cleaver. The new world champion in the long jump for Great Britain, Olivia Breen. Lane 4 for Germany, the 200 metre silver medalist here, Lindy Ave. A 2012 viewer, a 2017 champion, the reigning European, world and Paralympic champion, Sophie Hahn. Lane 6 for Poland. The 100 metres bronze medalist at the Europeans in Grosseto last year. Bronze on the long jump here and fourth in the 200. Anna Trejner-Wejciak. The history maker in Rio. In lane 7 for Great Britain, the 400 metres world champion, Katina Cox. In lane 8 for Japan, silver in the 400 metres here, Yuka Takamatsu. Sophie Hahn, the world record holder, when she won the world title in Doha, successfully defending the crown she won in Lyon. Cleaver in 2, Breen in 3, Ave 4, Hahn 5, Trejner-Wejciak 6, Cox 7, Takamatsu 8, Pardee in lane 9. The final of the women's 100 metres T38. They're away very quickly. Hahn is flying, Cox is going well, and Breen also. It's Sophie Hahn leading the way for Britain in the London Olympic Stadium. Hahn is flying. She smashed her own world record. 12:44. Cox the silver, Ave the bronze. But gold, all about Sophie Hahn. A golden double in London. And there must be 35,000 here on their feet. What an athlete. Cox, brilliant sportswoman in her own right with the silver medal. She was away well, but Sophie Hahn absolutely peerless in this. And she's done it again. It's a 15th gold. At one stage it looked like it might be a British 1-2-3. Hahn, Cox and Breen, but Ave reeling in Olivia Breen in the final metres. Solid start by Cox. Very well built for the 100 metres, but look at Hahn go. Great starter. Breen in third at this stage. Trejner-Wejciak trying to fight back. Ave overtaking Breen. Tried to do the same with Cox, but nobody near Sophie Hahn. She's broken her own world record. 12:44. That was sensational. She is sensational. It's now her third world title in a row over 100 metres.
Yeah, you're not wrong here, Will. Look at those arms move. She does nothing but step up at big events, and in front of a big crowd, she couldn't ask for anything less than that, and I don't think the crowd could ask for anything less than that as well on this Saturday night.
How important is that first 20 or 30 metres getting out of the blocks and making sure you keep your balance and you're getting upright?
Oh, it's extremely important, and you see she's put a lot of work into that for the first 30 metres there, and as you saw, even for silver spot there, Cox, she was up a little bit slower than what Hahn was, but managed to get into her run for that last sort of 50 metres and come home for that second place. But all Sophie Hahn, she's an incredible competitor.
Fabulous starter was Cox away powerfully, as you'd absolutely expect, but Hahn has just got fantastic top speed when she gets going, and that gap increasing and increasing over the time. The battle of the 200 and the 400 metres, world champions for Britain, and Hahn through the line, world record. It's party time again. Well, she sat, watched on the TV, maybe came here once or twice in 2012, and she returns here 5 years later.
100 metres double. What an athlete he is, but he's being chased down by the Spaniard. Delavan, Rodriguez, Ramirez. Brannigan's got to hold on. He's got 50 to go. Here comes the Spaniard. Can he get there? I don't think he's going to get there. What's going to be the time, though? It's going to be outside the World Championship record. 1:54.24. Rodriguez Ramirez in second. And it's Jezruk of Poland who takes the bronze medal. But that man there has won the 1,500 metres. He's now won the 800 metres. He ran in the Millrose Games earlier this year in New York. Came 7th in an able-bodied 1,500 metre event. He is an extremely good athlete.
Yes, Tolson, he's come through very nicely there. The Spaniard was trying to reel him in that last 50, but Brannigan just held him off very well. So USA. Looking very good. Very proud American too.
Well, there is the man who came through. In second, it was Jezruk of Poland who picked up third place and the bronze medal from Poland. Jezruk was 7th in the 1,500 metres. He's the silver medalist in the European Championships. But that man there is the world champion of both the 800 metres and the 1,500 metres in the T20 categories. He goes across to collect the stars and stripes. It's the inevitable thing to do when you pick up the victory. In athletics, you pick up the flag, you show your colours, you show how proud you are. And that man is a proud American. Steve Morris set the tone. He hoped the crowd would bring him home. He tightened up. Brannigan made his move. Delibert Rodriguez Ramirez went as well. Jadwick as well, but they left it a little bit too late. They may have wanted to go with Brannigan at the same time. He moved away. He came into the home straight. He grimaced. He saw himself on the big screen. At one point there, I thought he might tighten up too much and Rodriguez Ramirez might collect him and go past him. It wasn't to be though. And it's Michael Brannigan of the United States of America. From New York, picks up the gold medal. Spain gets second and Poland take third.
New York to London, he's doing it all here. Very easy as he comes across the line. Spaniard in second place and the Polish in the third.
So he's got the 1500, he's got the 800 metres. New York, New York for the man from the United States of America.
Yeah, he's the first autistic American athlete to have ever won Paralympic gold. And the Paralympic champion taking another world title here in London in front of a huge crowd. The Spaniard wasn't going to catch him at that stage. The unfortunate thing for Morris is he finished outside the medals. He was picked as well for fourth.
So there it is, a season best for Michael Brannigan. Picks up another gold. Rodriguez Ramirez, a lifetime best for him, taking silver. And Jadwick, a lifetime best for him as well here in London. And Poland takes the bronze. For Raymond Martin. And they get away straight away. It's Martin who gets away, and on the inside of him is the Mexican Hernandez Mondragon as well. But it's also Gianfranco Iannota who's doing well. But Raymond Martin, is he going to pick up his first gold medal of these championships? Hernandez Mondragon of Mexico is going to get second. It is championship record for Raymond Martin, who picks up a time of 16:84, and finally in his third attempt he gets a gold at these championships. Silver in the 400, silver in the 1500. He picks up gold in the men's 100 metres T52. Raymond Martin, championship record of 16:83. Hernandez Mondragon, a season best for him in second place. And Gianfranco Iannota, who's the reigning Paralympic champion of this, picks up the bronze medal. But that man there, Raymond Martin, he holds the world record in this event. He now holds the championship record.
Yeah, Raymond Martin, you see, he got out very nicely here, but you've got the Mexican on his inside, just trying to push him. And once he got over the top of Hernandez there, we've got Martin coming through. And we said at the start, not the greatest championships for him so far. Well, disappointing for him, but really up and about now.
It's redemption for Raymond Martin. 2 silvers, try again. Again got him home. He picks up the gold he's been looking for. And Hernandez Mondragon losing a bit of time with that wheel coming up a couple of times. But you sensed after the first 30 metres that Raymond Martin is going to pick up the win. He loves it. Oh, that's how it tastes. It tastes sweet when you get gold. And Hernandez Mondragon as well, he's happy with the silver. The reigning Paralympic champion with the bronze. So there's confirmation of championship record for Raymond Martin, 16:83. Salvador Hernandez Mondragon of Mexico with the silver. And Gianfranco Iannota, also of the United States, a 1 and 3 for them, picks up the bronze. Back to the track, the men's 800 metres T13 final. The twin buckers, Abdel Latif and Fouad, will work as a team, but expect strong competition from the 5,000 metres silver medalist Bilal Aloui of Tunisia. Lucas Vitecki, who was giving his congratulations to Joanna Major just a moment or two ago, 4th in 2012. He also competed in the past in para triathlons. Ahmed Amgoon, bronze in this back in 2015. Bilal Aloui, fifth over the 1500 metres. He's also won the silver over the 5,000 metres at these championships from Club Sportif. Fouad second to his brother over the 1500 metres, won his heat with ease. Try and pick these two apart. Abdul Latif, his twin brother, gold in the 1500 metres, gold in the 1500 metres in Rio last year, silver back in 2015. Hamamou of Algeria, the third of the Algerians run next to each other. Bronze in 2016 over 400 metres in Rio. And Nabil Rahali Omari, his first major championships for the 24-year-old. And in lane two, Serhiy Belizuk of Ukraine. Seventh already over 1,500 metres here, sixth over the 5,000. This is going to be quick, Chad Paris.
Yeah, Tolson, it's going to be a really good race here. The brothers Bakar are going to be hard to beat.
Well, Abdul Latif holds the world record. Can he get the championship record? Just to let you know there, it's Fouad who's running in the red shorts and Abdul Latif who's running in the blue. And it's Abdul Latif who gets out fast there in front of his brother Fouad. Algeria 1, 2, 3 at the moment, with Hamamou also moving up there into third position. But the Bakar boys, they'll work together. Abdul Latif out in front at present in the blue shorts, and nice of them to let us tell them apart by wearing different coloured shorts. Fouad in second. It's now Amgoon of Morocco who moves up into third position, with Hamamou dropping back into fourth as they come around to take the bell with 400 metres to go. The pace will quicken. The Bakar brothers have worked together. Abdul Latif there as Fouad now makes a move up on his brother on the outside. In bronze medal position at the moment, it's Amgoon, who also picked up bronze back in 2015. Now Abdul Latif has had a little look there. He's fallen back somewhat. There's Amgoon who's moved up there on Fouad Bakar as they move down with 250 metres to go. So it's Fouad Bakar who leads from Amgoon of Morocco in second place. And it's Abdul Latif Bakar in third position there, along with his Algerian teammate Hamamou. But Abdul Latif now moves around the outside. His brother Fouad's on the inside. Amgoon is sandwiched in between as they come around into the final 100 metres. It's Fouad Bakar on the inside in the red shorts. It's his brother Abdul Latif, the 1,500 metres champion, who's roaring down the outside. But also there coming down on the outside, it's the man from, oh no, it's going to be, it's Fouad Bakar. He goes across in a championship record time from his brother Abdul Latif. Well, Fouad Bakar, he's repaid the favour. He took silver in the 1,500 metres. Abdul Latif took gold. This time, it's turned around. Fouad Bakar with a championship record of 151.60. He takes the gold medal. His twin brother, Abdul Latif, who holds the world record, he takes the silver with Amgoon with a lifetime best in third position. He came very quickly. I thought at one point there he might even catch it at the end. Amgoon of Morocco. Cheers all round. The family are involved. Chad Paris, great result.
I really thought that Abdul Latif was going to get up over the top there, but that Fouad really held him off. There's a lot of head swinging going on in that last sort of 20 metres that held on.
Well, I'm not too sure if the child was very happy about that, but the tears of joy, perhaps not. Tears of joy for the man who's won, though. The two brothers, they always work well with each other. There they go into the home straight, and it's the man in the red shorts there, you can see out in front, Fouad Bakar, Abdul Latif, and rocketing down the outside, it's Amgoon. I thought he might have got there in the end. It may have been an Algerian 1, 2, 3, but in the end it wasn't. It was split Algeria got 1, 2 and 4. And Morocco picked up third with a lunge on the line. He wasn't to be denied. He picked up silver in the 1500 metres. Role reversal. The brothers will both go away happy. The twins have picked up gold and silver each.
Abdel Latif, to me, just seemed to pull out with a stride to go.
Farouk Bakr with a championship record takes gold. His brother Abdel Latif in silver, and Mohamed Amgoon, lifetime best, with bronze.
Frank Tinamar, his 5th attempt in the men's shot put, F42. Trying to get back into contention, and he has. It's around the 14-metre line. And Tinamar down in 6th place prior to this. But he's suddenly got himself in a big contention. Silver in 2013, bronze in 2015. He's up to bronze now, 13.87. Frank Tinamar for Germany. Mohammadian for Iran. That's one technique. 14.19 in the 4th round, and that's a bit further. Hesitation earlier, imagination now. He's got it solidly out, well beyond 14, but Davis's world record is uncatchable tonight. 14.44, Mohammadian stays in 2nd place. Habshide in the final round, with Tinamar up to 13.87. Habshide needs 9 centimetres, which won't come, and it's 4th place for the Luxembourgeois from Dudelange, his nation's first ever para-athletics world championship medalist. It was silver in the discus, he couldn't double up in this. Habshide finishes in 4th place. Tinamar will be bronze, lifetime best for Habshide, gave it everything. Mohammadian now. Final attempt, needs an extra 3.5 metres on his lifetime best to win the gold. Needs to be throwing downhill as bang on 14 metres. Mohammadian gets the silver for Iran. The Asian champion has his 3rd global silver in a row. And it's all behind the same man. Bronze for Germany, silver for Iran, gold for Wales. Alan Davis, gold number 17 for Great Britain.
And it's already been confirmed now. It's just a case of if he can make it any further. So Alan Davis already a world record with his 2nd attempt of 17.52. That's out there, but it's no improvement, and he walks out the circle, so a foul there. 4 fouls in. It doesn't matter though for Alan Davis, because he wins the gold medal. He retains that title with a splendid throw. What hasn't he won? The tears are flowing in front of a home crowd. World record. Gold medal. Oh, what a man. Moments like these that athletes really love and treasure. They come around rarely, except to be this man. They seem to come around all the time. The wins, that is. But the crowds like this are something you've never seen before. Tinamaya giving him congratulations. Pillay also, congratulations all round for Alan Davis, a competitor to the extreme. Davis takes gold in the world record. Mohammedan of Iran takes silver in a season best. And Tinamaya of Germany gets up there to take a well-deserved bronze. Not too sure if the child in there is happy. Ferry Backer with the red shorts on the right there, the winner of that race just a moment or two ago.
The final of the women's 5,000 metres, T54. No Tatjana McFadden, so it's wide open. The reigning world champion is Zhu Li Hong of China. 5 of the field have won medals at these World Championships. On the outside for Australia, the 2015 800 metres champion. 2 silvers in Rio for Madison de Rosario. Lane 9 for the United States. 6th in the 800 metres here for Susanna Skironi. The reigning world champion for China. 3 golds in Doha for Zhu Li Hong. Lane 7 for the United States. Silver in the 400 metres here for Chelsea McClummon. Lane 6 for Sweden. 4 medals at the Europeans in Grosseto last year for Gunilla Wollengren. Lane 5 for the United States. Silver in the 1500 metres, bronze in the 8 here for Amanda McCrory, the former Paralympic 5000 metres champion. Lane 4 for Switzerland, the great Manuela Schär. Lane 3 for Canada, the former Commonwealth Games 1500 metres champion, former world champion in the marathon, Diane Roy. Lane 2 for Germany. The final of the women's 5,000 metres. T54, McClammer with the world record, Schär the championship record. Keller, Zion, Roy, Schär, McCrory, Wollengren, McClammer, Zhu, Skironi, de Rosario, and not a McFadden in sight. So Madison de Rosario, bronze in the 1500 metres here at these London World Championships, taking them out early on. Should be a sedate run at first. Annika Zion in second place. What a career she's had in wheelchair basketball. Gold in London, silver in 08 in Beijing, silver in Rio 2016, twice a world championship runner-up, 2010 and 2014, based in Bonn, giving athletics a go for the time being, but de Rosario, well, chances maybe of another Australian gold, Chad Paris.
Look, I'm going to sound a little bit biased here, but I really hope Maddie gets up here. Obviously, the crowd still in their seats. Not a spare one left from tonight. I think they've hung around nicely, and what an event that we've got to finish off with. It's going to be a very close finish between the 2 Americans and the Australian de Rosario.
Chad Paris has put the bunkers on again, just as he mentioned that. De Rosario drops back about 8 places. Well done, Chad. Let's move along, shall we? As they come round. And they'll take 11 laps to go. So De Rosario drops back to have a bit of a rest, second from the back of the field. And it's out in front, Annika Zion, Patricia Keller as well. And in this type of event, it becomes very, very quick at the end in the T54 races over this distance. The athletes all take turns. Bit of cat and mouse. Everyone gets in there. Everyone takes a turn at the front until it gets to the business end with around 3 laps to go. Then we see what happens. We've seen what's happened so far in these championships with Tatjana McFadden, who's not in this one. But there's plenty of Max in there. Amanda McCrory, Chelsea McClammer, also in there for the Americans. So the 800-metre mark has been reached out in front at the present time.
Destroy the field early on. It's Madison de Rosario of Australia who's gone with them, who denied the American 1-2-3 in the 1500 metres. Schär trying to bridge the gap up into 5th place. The 4-time European champion from Swansea in 2014, the marathon world champion in 2013 when McFadden did not compete. All these athletes with astonishingly long CVs to their name. And now it's Chelsea McClammer, the world record holder, who takes things up. Another injection of pace. Scaroni in second place, McGrory third. With De Rosario up with them. Manuela Shah up with them. And China's Zhu Li Hong, the world champion there too, with 9 laps to go, Chad.
Yeah, this isn't so bad for Maddie sitting in 4th here. Let the Americans do the work up the front and then pounce at the end. But I'm looking forward to seeing the tactics in the final laps between these 4 girls. It's going to be really exciting, and the crowd's going to be in for a show.
So it's McClammer, Scaroni, McGrory in that order, with Madison De Rosario sitting in 4th place. The Americans working well together as a unit. You can see they're just moving across to the outside is number 9 there, Susanna Scaroni. She'll probably just dip off in a moment and give someone else a go at the front as they've worked as a team, and this is what happens in this type of event. They've splintered the field, dropped at least 4 off the back there, and the Chinese athlete is working very hard indeed. So there we go to the Americans, who are giving way now to Madison De Rosario. There's Zhu there, who's working her way up to the group in front. You saw Manuela Shah there as well, who's the championship record holder in this category from 4 years ago in Lyon. But out in front there, Susanna Scaroni, Chelsea McClammer, and Madison De Rosario. We've lost Amanda McGrory off the back there somewhat behind Zhu as they move around with 200 metres remaining on this lap. They'll then have 7 remaining. So out in front, it's Susanna Scaroni, 6 over the 800 metres event here. And they slow somewhat as they move around into the home straight. Chelsea McClammer there and Madison De Rosario. Tactics coming into play as they come across the line with 2,800 metres remaining in this women's 5,000 metres T54 race.
7 laps to go. It's Scaroni who leads right now. McClammer in second place. De Rosario on the inside. Shah in 4th. It's Zhu in 5th. And moving back up is McGrory in 6th place. It's a long way back towards the rest. Canna just crossing the line in 7th place. The rest about 75 metres behind. Very, very interesting tactics. McFadden, no doubt, would be trying something like this. She's a past mistress right across the board. Scaroni moving aside. Does De Rosario want to do a little bit of extra work at the front? Or does she want the Americans to stay a little bit more exposed than they should be? De Rosario will take things up on the inside now. For Australia, the 800 metres champion in Doha, when she came on the outside, right at the end for a dramatic victory. She took the bronze in the 15 here, the silver in the 8, and the 4x4 in Rio. She's been winning major championship medals since she was 14 years old in that 4x1 relay team in Beijing 08. Rosario leading them out with 6 to go. Manuela Shah moving up now for Switzerland in second place. Scaroni in third. All eyes for them on the big screen. USA supplying 3 of the top 6. And Zhu Li Hong, the world champion, stalking them all in 5th. Tactics, Chad, in this are really, really intriguing.
Yes, absolutely, Will. You're not wrong there. They're going to come through and hold this sort of pace right through to the end, and it's going to be a very much a sprint finish, I feel, from these girls.
Well, I think Scaroni and McClammer actually dropped back there to pick McGrory up. She was really dropping off the back. They slowed down, they got the pace back, they brought McGrory back into it, and they've also brought pretty much everyone else back into it as well. Wollongren and the rest of them are now caught up, so they've closed the gap to around 5 metres as they come around into the home straight again. It's Shah of Switzerland who leads. It's then Scaroni and McClammer in second and third place. It's now the Americans who are moving forward through Scaroni into first place with 5 laps remaining.
Interesting to see what the American trio will do here tactically without Tatjana McFadden to bring them in. They have to deal with De Rosario, Shah and Zhu, but it's the 3 Americans leading the way. McGrory had fallen back for a bit, but she's moved up very well now. So it's Scaroni who leads. On the outside it's McGrory. On the inside it's McClammer. De Rosario and Shah right behind in 4th and 5th. And the reigning world champion Zhu, who won 3 gold medals in Doha, might the Shanghai athlete spring a surprise. 1,800 meters to go. Still sniffing around. It can still be an American 1, 2, 3. But the presence of De Rosario and Shah, past experts at ruining American glory. And don't forget the world champions who had a wonderful last world championships as well. Still pushing through at Scaroni. She'll move across and will open the door for McClammer to try and make things work. But De Rosario's there, not giving up, with just under 4 laps to go.
And De Rosario, fourth of the last 2 major championships in Doha in 2015 and also at the Paralympics last year, is going to be very keen this time to get herself into the medal position. She's currently sitting in second position as Chelsea McClammer, who leads from De Rosario, and Manuela Shah also coming through there. They're all bunched together, the group at the back there. Wallengren leads them as they move through. The Swede trying to clamber back into the main group. And as it is, it's De Rosario who's going to go in to first place. She's being offered it, she's not taking it. They're slowing the pace back down. Chelsea McClammer has offered the running to Madison De Rosario, but she's just slowed down and letting the rest of the field catch up to the Chinese athlete. We haven't mentioned much about her. She's sitting there nicely in fourth position as they come around with just under 3 laps remaining.
If you're a sprint, you've got a great chance in this race. De Rosario's on the inside. McClammer not allowing much leeway inside. Zhou is still there. Shah is still there. Pretty much the entire field almost back together again, apart from the back marker who's almost a lap behind. They're taking it very easy. McClammer and De Rosario crawling along at the moment. We've got 1,000 meters left in this final. 2.5 laps remaining. And McClammer and De Rosario still leading them out. Can't wait for the final acceleration in pace, because if somebody times it right from here, the gold medal may well be theirs. Look at Shah in third place. Zhou, the world champion, in fourth. Sliding back a little bit. On the back is McGrory, but nobody wants to go for it.
Well, De Rosario, 800 meters to go. The pace, who's going to be the one who cracks and heads out? De Rosario in first place. McClammer in second, Shah in third, and Zhou, who's in fourth place of China. But it's slowed right down, and now it's the Americans who are making a move. Coming round the outside, it's Amanda McGrory. McClammer's going to go with her, and now the pace comes on. De Rosario has realised the Americans are trying to work as a unit. She's left them 2 and 3 wide. More work to do, more meterage to cover. And De Rosario of Australia, she leads with 600 metres remaining. The back marker in Patricia Keller may well be caught, may cause a problem.
Against a team of 3 for the United States. It's McGrory, McClammer and Scaroni clambering all over her. It's De Rosario leading for Australia. The sprint is on. Here comes the final bell. It's De Rosario for Australia leading them out. It's McClammer in second place for the United States. Moving up Scaroni into the final 50. De Rosario for Australia. De Rosario, De Rosario, De Rosario! Gold for Australia in the 5,000 metres from Madison De Rosario. A team of 1 has taken out the Americans again. Madison De Rosario gets the gold. McGrory the silver for the United States, and McClammer the bronze.
3v1, the Americans were all against her there. Maddie comes up over the top. What a win. That's a great way to finish off the day here in London. What a sensational ride from Maddie there. That's a great, great win.
Well, the pace slowed. She knew what she was doing. She knew the Americans were going to work together. There were 3 of them up against just her. The field came together. The field moved apart. They came back together again. She was offered the lead. She said no. She stayed there. She stayed behind McClammer and McGrory and Scaroni. She knew they would try and work as a team coming home. And Madison De Rosario, she's made up for the disappointments of last year. But she only picked up 4th position in Rio, 4th position in Doha 2 years ago. She got bronze over 1,500 metres here. She's the gold medalist over 5,000 metres. Madison De Rosario in the T54 class.
What a champion, what a winner. The 800 metres world champion in Doha is now the 5,000 metres world champion in London. And it's the second time she's ruined a US 1-2-3, but this time she's done it in real style. Took them out, and with 100 to go, the final bend, the US trio was stuck here really. De Rosario going at exactly the right time. A very good sprinter in the past. There was a great sprint to win her the 800 on the outside in Doha. And the American trio, McGrory, McClammer, Scaroni, all reacted too late. That's 4,800 and 200 metres to go. They had to deal with the back marker there, Patricia Keller of Switzerland. De Rosario didn't want to get boxed in, didn't want someone coming on the outside. Shah was making a great sprint, and the outgoing world champions now as well. But into the final straight, there was no way here that any of the American riders were going to find a way past De Rosario. McGrory behind, absolutely resigned to her fate by this stage. McClammer having to defend third place, but De Rosario shooting through, and she is a world champion for the second time. McGrory just couldn't make it in the end, and it's another gold for Australia for Madison De Rosario. McGrory second, McClammer third, and Zhao the world champion in fourth. Shah was fifth.
And I think Patricia Keller there, the back marker, Madison De Rosario used that perfectly. I said a bit earlier on, it may come into the end of the race with 200 metres to go. De Rosario saw her. She got up there, she's whipped outside. The rest of the field had to go wider. And at that point, she accelerated even further, took her lead out to 2 or 3 metres. And that may have been the point where she knew she had the race won.
The women's 5,000 metres, won for Australia by Madison De Rosario, 12:33.48. McGrory, the silver for the United States. McClammer, the bronze for the United States.